Hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back for another episode of VGC Back-to-Back Battles here on the Doubles Battle Spot Ladder. Today's team is with Tyranitar, Escadrille, Salamence Milotic, Aegislash, and Blaziken. A team I got passed off with to use for the NPA in my NPA match, which I did stream earlier today. I did win that match. Very close games. Wasn't playing my best, unfortunately. I had a really bad headache. Still have it now, but you know what? If I took a break from taking a video today, that would be disappointment to the promise I made about uploading constantly. So I'm going to play, even though my head hurts. Let's go. Carolyn from Japan with a 1795 rating will be our first opponent of the day. Bring a pretty interesting team. Azumarill, Landorus, Varian, Aerodactyl, Bisharp, Virizion, and Chandelure. You can see that my opponent has a Mega Aerodactyl, the only Mega Evolution that he or she could possibly have. And this is going to be a very interesting battle. Japan Sand, I guess, Escadrille can do really well. Escadrille can definitely do well. It does outspeed the Aerodactyl. The Landorus is a problem, though. But what they don't know is that I have a Choice Scarf on my Milotic. Yeah, that's alright. I carry Choice Scarf on my Milotic. It's pretty good. I want to lead Escadrille. Escadrille Milotic sounds pretty good. Salamence and Tyranitar in the back. I was thinking about bringing Blaziken, but it's not necessary. I don't have to bring the Amoonguss, even though it's probably better against the Azumarill, just because I do carry the Focus Sash on my Escadrille, so I could probably get a hit or two off. There are some problems if he leads Aerodactyl. I don't think he's going to lead Azumarill either. I think Landorus is probably his best lead. Milotic and Escadrille are going to lead against my opponents Virizion and Aerodactyl. So he definitely made the better play. I am the Choice Scarf. Maybe he won't catch that, and maybe I can catch him off guard with a Hydro Pump. Does Skull knock out Mega Aerodactyl? I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm going to go risk it. Go for the Hydro Pump. First time Hydro Pump. We're going to go for the Iron Head straight onto the Virizion. Just do some damage to the Virizion right away. He's going to Mega Evolve. I kind of doubt he protects. I think he goes straight for the Rock Slide. So let's see. Does Hydro Pump connect? That's the question. I would really love it to. Yes! And the Hydro Pump does connect to the Aerodactyl. That's going to pick up the knockout. My opponent drops the Mega right away. Oh, wow. That lived? I did not expect that to live. Milotic. Milotic! I thought it dropped. Oh well, I can at least go into Salamence now. And I can actually set up my Tailwind right now and go for the Rock Slide. I don't think there's any reason not to do that. Virizion's gotta be afraid, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna set up the Tailwind. It's safer play. Gonna go for the Rock Slide. I think his best play is just the Sky Drop anyway, and yeah, his best play is the Sky Drop, no doubt. His best play is the Sky Drop and Close Combat, the Escadrille. As he does Sky Drop, let's see if Close Combat's enough to knock. Well, it's Life Orb, so it probably will knock out. Ooh. There's a Close Combat. That's why I want this Tailwind up, because Tyranitar can do some work. As his defenses fall, that's great. I mean, not really. It doesn't matter to me, because Salamence is just going to one-shot this thing anyway. Virizion, I'm going to lose some to Life Orb. We're going to get the Tailwind up, which is pretty huge. Here I'm going to go into Tyranitar. I think I want to click Dragon Dance. Ooh, but that's risky. I kind of just want to get rid of this Aerodactyl right away. But my opponent might just double protect here. If he double protects, I want to go for Swagger onto my Tyranitar. I carry Lumberry. You know what? I'm going for the Swagger. +2 Tyranitar. Rock Slide. In case he does go for a double protect, I get a free setup. Aerodactyl protects. So I'm guessing Virizion protects. Huge. I wish I set up the Dragon Dance, but not exactly necessary. As we're going to Swagger our own Tyranitar, get the Lumberry, Sekiam strategy here, as he paired it up with the Dragon Dance T-Tar with a Lumberry, so you can Swagger yourself and get that Lumberry, which is awesome. Lumberry going to come out, Rock Slide, which is not going to do anything, unfortunately. Now I can just click Double Edge and Rock Slide, and As long as Rock Slide doesn't miss, we should be good. And I'm going for Rock Slide is in case he switches out into Salamence. I mean, not Salamence. Landorus variant right here, which is definitely a possibility. Oh, he carries Wide Guard. Ooh, nicely done. But I am able to knock it to Virizion. I guess Crunch would have been the better play, but I mean, I had nothing to lose from going for the Rock Slide. I probably should have predicted that, though. I could have got a free Dragon Dance up, too. That's kind of what annoys me. I was thinking of going for the Dragon Dance, making the hard read. But just didn't go for it. We'll see what comes out, though. If it's Landorus, it's going to get knocked out by Crunch. But it's Bishop. Which is fine, because I'm just going to go for the Double Edge, and the Rock Slide should actually be able to pick up the knockout. I don't think he's going to go for the Wide Guard, because he knows I can go for the Crunch. Double target onto the Bishop. Oh, he's actually going to Wide Guard again. I did not expect that. Here's the Double Edge into the Bishop. Oh, man, come on. That does a good amount. Does about half. I should crunch the Aerodactyl. He's probably going to go for the Iron Head into Tyranitar. There's the Iron Head. Oh, into Salamence. Oh, Tailwind peters out now? I thought we had one more turn. Ooh, this is bad. I think I'm going to Tailwind right here, and I'm going to crunch the Bishop. Yeah, what can Aerodactyl do to me? He can flinch me. Definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. But I think he's going to go for a Wide Guard. No, he's going to Sky Drop. Confusing play by my opponent. He Sky Drop. Apparently he doesn't know Sky Drop's mechanics. You should really know that. That's one of the things you have to learn about Sky Drop. And I had to learn those mechanics during Nationals when I did use it. I had to learn it before Nationals. I actually didn't know it bypassed a Rage Powder and Follow Me. I thought it just bypassed a Rage Powder. But then again, I was using safety goggles when I was testing Sky Drop. Anyway, Azuma's going to come out, and yeah, I don't know what my opponent can do. But his best play is probably to double protect again. You know what? I'm going to crunch the Aerodactyl in case he doesn't have protect. Oh, Azuma does have protect. But I'm going to knock out this Aerodactyl with the crunch, so that is fine. He actually goes for the Wide Guard. Oh, maybe he doesn't have protect on Aerodactyl. Yeah, he probably doesn't have protect on Aerodactyl. We saw Sky Drop, most likely Rock Slide, Wide Guard. I would assume Ice Fang? But yeah, and the Sandstorm's of size. That should guarantee us the game, as we can go for a Double Edge and Crunch right now. And I think a Double Edge plus Crunch will knock this thing out. Yeah, I'm not risking the Rock Slide. As he goes for the Aqua Jet into the Salamence, which is fine. Let's see how much this Crunch does, because I'm not risking the Rock Slide. I really don't want to risk the Rock Slide if I don't have to. If it's Assault Vest, a Crunch should be... Actually, no, it can't be Assault Vest. We already proved that. Here's the Crunch. Does nothing. We're going for the Rock Slide. And a crit Aqua Jet should not knock us out. It's not Bandit. It's not Life Orb. It's not real. We do connect with the Rock Slide. Woo! Rock Slide too good, as Azuma's going to faint. Really bad decision by my opponent to Sky Drop to Tyranitar. If he had Rock Slide, should have went for it. If he had any way to touch the Ments, should have went for it. Definitely a misplay on my opponent's end. We probably shouldn't have taken that battle, to be honest. But that will be a win for us. And we will be right back with our second battle of the day. Arn from Germany with a 1749 rating will be our second opponent of the day. Bring a pretty standard team. Amoonguss, Cresselia, Kangaskhan, Landorus, Varian, Heatran, and Azumarill. Very common team. What do I want to lead against this team is the question. Tyranitar can just do amazing work here. I had to get rid of that Landorus though. Well, I led Blaziken last time I played this team. What was it? Blaziken Salamence? Yeah, I think it was Blaziken Salamence I led. And I had a Amoonguss Tyranitar in the back. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for this time. It's pretty much my safest lead. I could go with the Milotic. It is Choice Scarf, but didn't do work that last game. And Azuma can set up so easily on Milotic. It's why I don't want to bring it. I'm bringing Pokemon that Azuma hates to face, so I can at least gain some momentum. Salamence Blaziken's very safely because the only thing that really threatens it is Cresselia. And most teams won't actually bring Cresselia against my Sand team just because you have the Tyranitar. Everything hits my opponent's team really hard. Well, I guess it's a decent option for the Blaziken and the Mence. But yeah, I'm going to lead the Blaziken into Salamence. Against my opponent's Cresselia Kangaskhan. Really good lead from my opponent. I'd imagine he fakes out the Blaziken. I don't see any reason for you not to fake out the Blaziken. I could pull a double switch here. I could definitely do that. And I definitely do want to do that, actually. I'm going to pull that double switch. Because he's most likely going to fake out the Blaziken. I mean, there's no really point of faking out the Mence because you'll live a double edge. And even if he does fake out the Mence, it's fine. I mean, it's not going to do much damage. So, I'm going to go into the Moongus for that Rocky Helmet damage. I also get the Sand damage up. And we'll also see if he Safety Goggles Cresselia from this, which is another reason I want to bring out Tyranitar. Tyranitar plus Moongus. If I can redirect the attack, Tyranitar can just set up easily. Except against the Azumarill. Oh my. Okay. Woo! I thought he power punched the Mence there. I could have superpowered. I just realized. I was so tempted to superpower Double Edge. Oh, it's Keyberry. As the Ice Beam's the Salamence. Okay, so he's probably the Calm Mind Cresselia. Don't freeze. Well, I have Lumberry. Okay, so he's +1 with his Kangaskhan. I can Rage Powder with my Amoonguss. Or do I just protect Amoonguss? I mean, it's really, really obvious. I'm going to protect with Amoonguss. Predicting the return? I'm going to Dragon Dance. I'm a man. He protects. I catch him. I'm catching him. Go for the Amoonguss. Go for the Amoonguss. Or set up Trick Room. I'm fine with either. I'm fine with either. Because if he sets up Trick Room, I'm going to sport a Kangaskhan. So we get the Dragon Dance up. Let's see what the Cresselia goes for. It goes for the Psychic into the Amoonguss. Awesome. Oh man, that makes me really happy right now. The Cresselia is going to be annoying with the Keyberry up. I'm just going to Rage Powder. I should Rage Powder. Yeah, I'm going to Rage Powder, definitely. But the question is, do I go for the Rock Slide, the Dragon Dance, or the Crunch? I think my best play is to go for the Rock Slide. Because I can flinch the Kangaskhan as well. I can flinch the Cresselia. That would be really great right now. We are going to get the Rock Slide. Oh, Cresselia avoids the attack. Not the biggest deal in the world. The Kangaskhan is what I want the damage on right now, specifically. Critical hit, nice. And we get the flinch. Nice. Nice. As Amoonguss is going to take a whole heck of a lot from that Ice Beam. No Psychic coming out. I guess he's really tempted for that Mence switching. Amoonguss might be important, though. It's definitely important for that Azumarill, and I have to keep the Azumarill away. Blaziken's the most expendable member, I think, when it comes to switching, and it can take an Ice Beam, so I'm just going to Rock Slide and switch out my Amoonguss, because I want that Regenerate health. I want Amoonguss in case this Cresselia does carry Trick. Most likely not, just because we've seen the Keyberry, so that most likely means Calm Mind. Rock Slide. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Please go for the... No. Oh, no. There goes my way to beat the Kang. Let me see. Psychics. Cresselia flinches. That's huge. That really is huge. I can bring out the Salamence. Oh, that really stinks. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast into the Cresselia and Double Edge the Kangaskhan. Actually, my best play might have been to Swagger the Cresselia and... I needed that Kang alive. I mean, I should have went for the crunch. That definitely was my worst play. He's going to go for the protect with Kangaskhan, which is a smart play. But we'll see. Fire Blast, how much will you do? What does Cresselia go for? Fire Blast is going to connect with the Cresselia. If it gets a crit, we can win. Ooh, barely misses the knockout, though. Oh, he does have Trick Room! So upset. Why didn't he go for that earlier? And the sensor subsides. Okay, gonna be a tough battle to come back from. His best play is to just return to Blaziken and Ice Beam the men, so my best play is to switch out into my Mungus. And definitely sport a Kangaskhan next. I have to predict whether the Kangaskhan's going to protect or not. That's the biggest thing I have to take account. I think we should live 2 Ice Beams from the Cresselia at least, so that's a thing. My opponent might just also go for the Psychic into the Blaziken and return to Salamence. But, oh man, if I just went for the superpower play, we would have been so good. Or if I actually had the correct EVs on these mods, because my Salamence doesn't carry max speed, neither does my Tyranitar. They actually hit both the same speed stat, which is kind of foolish. But I had to work with what I got. Amoonga's going to come out. Blaziken's going to protect. His best play is to return to Salamence, but we'll see what he goes for. Okay, he Ice Beams to Salamence. I'm guessing he returns to Blaziken. Yeah, we should live another. Okay, he returns to Blaziken. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna predict his Kangaskhan to protect again. I'm just gonna Giga Drain the Cresselia. You know, Blaziken might have actually been able to come back from this game, depending on what he had in the back. He definitely probably had Heatran in the back. Oh, but if he targets the Amoongus. No, he targets Blaziken. I'm guessing he has Heatran in the back. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Not gonna lie. Oh, Landorus is gonna come out. That's an interesting pick right now. He gets the Intimidate off. As now, I'm gonna double edge the Fang and Spore the Kangaskhan. I don't have a reason not to Spore Kangaskhan right now. It's the bigger threat. Wonder what kind of Landers he's running. I'm pretty sure it's the Assault Vest. It could be the Choice Scarf. If it's a Choice Scarf, my Men's definitely outspeeds it. Kang's gonna protect. I guess I could have Spored the Landers, but I'm not really that worried about a Rock Slide. Oh, he's got double protect. Interesting. And we also know that this Landers has protect. Okay, Trick Room's still up. I think I'm gonna protect and Spore right here. Spore Hudo. I have to Spore the Kang. It's guaranteed. I guess I could have double edged here, but in case he's the weird Hidden Power Ice Landers, which is definitely possible, I do not want it to knock on my Salamence. And he's gonna go for a Sucker Punch, as I thought, as I didn't want to take that Sucker Punch either. Here comes the Spore into the Kangaskhan. I still think we lost, but, you know, we can try. He's guaranteed 1 turn of sleep. The Rock Slide's gonna come out. Let's see how much this does to Amoongus. I'm hoping I can survive 1 more. Yeah, we survived 2 more, actually. As here, I'm gonna double edge the... Do I Swagger? Yeah. You know what? I pretty much lost all the 2... But what if he has a Amoongus in the back? If he has a Amoongus in the back, I can just easily win. Would he have a Amoongus in the back, though? That's the question. I think Azumarill would be his win. So you know what? I'm gonna Swagger and Spore. I'm a man. I'm going for the risky plays. Because I have to have a Amoongus... Ah, he protects. Lame. Okay, we're hoping the Kangaskhan takes another turn of sleep. We're hoping for that. Could have double edged right there. That might have been my better play, but still. Gonna go for the risk. We're gonna risk. He's not going for Sucker Punch. He's gonna stay asleep. There you go. He stayed asleep. Here comes the Swagger. Swagger is one of the best moves in the game for a reason. I'm hoping it proves it. You deserve to hit yourself. Good game. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that. Yeah, there's no way for me to win. Oh man. 2 great games today. Unfortunately, the first battle we should have lost. The second battle I think we should have won because Tyranitar would have just easily could have swept his team paired next to my meds because I could have double-edged and rock slide for the KO onto the Landorus. I could have swaggered myself, get the crunch off onto the Cresselia. Just a bunch of stuff. I definitely think we could have won that game if the rock slide. But my fault for going for the rock slide when I think he thought he was going to switch onto Landorus, so I wanted damage onto his Landorus. So definitely my blunder there, but whatever. We learn from our mistakes. Go for the safer play. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like if you did down below. Check out my other stuff. And again, daily content every day. So see you guys tomorrow on another episode of VGC Back-to-Back Battles.